watched a video this morning. I follow this guy on Facebook, and he has some really great videos, and it made me want to do a video kind of along the lines of his, talking about MLM companies and kind of the things that the questions people ask, and putting it in perspective on this is your business. So for me, I am more of an introverted extrovert, if you could put it that way. So I get really nervous around people. I like to be quiet. I don't know how to make conversation very well until you get me around my friends. Then I'm really weird, and yeah. So I come more alive around people I know. So MLM companies never, or direct sales was never something that I really thought that I would get into. So I guess I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my experience and just some things that have come up, and that's kind of what the video is going to be about. So I started with direct sales a little over 2 years ago now, and I don't know why I did it. I just jumped in, and I had a gut feeling that why not try and push myself? It's just something that's completely out of my comfort zone, and I just wanted to give it a whirl. I guess my main thought was, what do I have to lose? So I jumped into a company that I really, really, really liked, and it completely blew my mind on, it blew my mind because it wasn't just a company, it wasn't just a business. It pushed me to get out of my comfort zone. All the things that I struggled with being around people and making conversations seemed to get easier and easier after I started putting myself out there, being in direct sales, trying to build a team, having to communicate with people, having to reach out to people, talk to people I don't know, have conversations with people that I don't know. It really pushed my limits, and I loved it. It has made me grow so much as a person in ways that I never thought was possible. And every day for me, I try to push myself in a way that I never have before. And I think that these direct sales companies that I've been with have helped me do that. So I really, really enjoyed this journey, and I totally get when people are like, it's just not me. Like, I'll tell you, I was there too, but you really have nothing to lose when it comes to this stuff. If you want to push yourself to your limits, and you want to try something different, and you want to earn some money, why not try it? You do it from home. You do it on your time. You make what you put into it, which kind of brings me to my next point that I want to talk about. Is a lot of people will ask you, well, does it cost anything? Yeah, you guys, it costs money. Startup fees can vary for company to company. Some companies have kits, some companies don't they just have a startup fee. But this is a business, you guys. It's a business. This is your business. If you're gonna start a franchise, would you be spending money? You'd be spending a lot of money. So when it comes to MLM companies or direct sales companies, you're spending fractions less than you are with a startup company like a franchise. But you have to think of it as the same thing, okay? So another question that you get is, well, is there monthly minimums? Yeah, a lot of the companies do have monthly minimums. You have to use that minimum as your inventory. Would you, if you opened up a salon, would you have to buy inventory every month? Probably. You're probably gonna have to spend money, because a lot of times you have to spend money to earn money. And starting off a business is when you kind of even yourself out. You're putting money in, and you're making the same amount. Oh, there's a spider. That's nice. You're putting money in to yourself. You're investing in yourself. It's your company. You have to put the money out there in order to earn the money back. And a lot of time in the beginning, it's going to even itself out. You're not really going to be making anything. It's when you push yourself and you work it every single day and you're doing the things that you need to do to put yourself out there and put your business out there, that's when you're going to start getting that return. But you can't go into it thinking, well, I'm just going to like go on Facebook twice a week and maybe make one post a day, and I'm gonna be a leader one day. I'm gonna do it. It doesn't work that way, okay? You have to have faith in yourself that you can do this, but you also have to understand that this is a company. This is your company. If you want your company to work, you need to show up. You show up at your job every day, so you should show up at your small business every day. Whether it's doing something little or doing something big, as long as you're doing something, you're building yourself towards your end goal, okay? So if you have it in your head that you're gonna just make all of this money by signing up for $20, and you're not, you're starting yourself up for failure. And that's something to look out for too. If someone comes up to you and says, girl, you can make $1,500 within the first 2 months, the chances are probably slim that that's going to happen, depending on the company. And you know, for some people it does. Don't get me wrong, some people it does, but there's a lot of people, like, you have to put the work in. And those people that does happen to bust their butts in those first couple months. They bust their butts, you guys. They are contacting people. They're posting things. They're sending emails out. They are constantly getting their name out there to make that money in those first couple months. So don't go into it thinking that, oh my gosh, this girl, she said that I'm going to just make bank by doing nothing. Well, she's probably lying to you. It takes work and it takes time and it takes effort, but if you want that, then you can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind to. You just have to show up. So don't ever try and get it in your head that you're going to just be making all these millions of dollars by sitting at home on your phone like an hour a day. You have to put hours in. You got to put the time in. With that, you also are running a company from your house. So that's where it differs from like a franchise. You don't have to show up to someplace. You don't have a storefront. You get to do everything from your house. You can make money on vacation. You can make money from home. You can make money from the nursing home at your grandma's. You know, it goes with you wherever you are. You make what you put in, but you have to understand that in the beginning, it's hard and it's tough and you have to push yourself and you have to not give up. Because if you give up, then you didn't want it in the first place. You have to know that if you keep trying, you're going to get there and team is going to grow and you're going to build it. I've seen people that haven't had a team for the first 6 months. They haven't had one person under them for 6 months. And after 2 years, they've completely tripled or quadrupled their business because they keep showing up every day. And that's what's important, you guys. For me, like I said, my direct sales companies have completely changed my life. It is the best decision that I've ever made. I am so happy where I'm at today, and I honestly have to thank my direct sales companies for doing that. These teams that you get put into and these people that you get to meet, you guys, it's crazy. And whether you're in one direct sales company or another, everyone is like, you can reach out to people. The person that I'm following that I spoke about earlier in this video, he's in a completely different MLM company, and he's grown out of the MLM company and now he just trains people. Like, end goals, you guys. That's where I want to be. I want to build my team. I want to make a difference, and I want to be able to train people to do the same exact thing. But want to know what I have to do that? I have to show up. So that's just my 2 cents on direct sales companies. I love it. I have a great company that I work for. I've been through a couple different companies, and that comes with the business, you guys. Just because you sign up with one company doesn't mean you're signing your life away. You can change your mind. You can grow. You can learn one thing from one company and another thing from another. It's all up to you. Do what you feel. Go with the flow. Put yourself out there, and don't be afraid. Just go for it.